This is the BMV-6 medical ventilator. There is a tragic deficit of medical ventilators in Africa because they are imported at cost well above $16,000, which most African hospitals cannot afford. Global ventilators have a one-per-client Eurocentric design for use in single-patient wards typical in developed nations' hospitals. In the communal ward system of most hospitals in Africa, where resources are scarce and up to 30 patients may be admitted, the global norm of one patient per ventilator is not economically visible. Towards the provision of Africa-centric ventilators, I designed the BMV-6 ventilator, Babson multiplex ventilator, to ventilate 6 patients simultaneously and independently through 6 unconnected ventilation ports. In this manner, the ambu-based, non-intrusive BMV-6 ventilator is more suited to the open-plan dormitory wards that are common in Africa, where one machine can ventilate 6 patients in a ward. Key benefit and uniqueness. 1. Being designed on a 24-volt DC framework to work with low power and solar sources, the BMV-6 ventilator is very compatible with the epileptic and often absent electricity situations of most parts of Africa. 2. Its inbuilt 100 Ah lithium-ion battery provides up to 33 hours backup time, making it extremely reliable in power-deficient settings of most African hospitals. 3. It also decolonizes the language of medical technology by including Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, Efik, Pidgin English and other African languages in its touchscreen. This way, African medical professionals can provide assisted ventilation to their patients in their own familiar languages. 4. It ventilates any combination of 6 persons, adult, children and neonates, simultaneously and independently. 5. Its unique ability to ventilate up to 6 persons simultaneously and independently is first in the industry, making it particularly suited to the dormitory ward systems of most African hospitals. 6. Its cost per patient is significantly lower than imported versions. For instance, while the BMV-6 ventilator machine will ventilate 6 patients for an invested 35 million naira, about $21,000, to ventilate the same number of persons with imported ventilators will cost 210 million naira, which is equivalent of $126,000. This huge cost differential makes the BMV-6 ventilator a viable and scalable investment. Scalability. For the UK's 68.35 million population, the Department of Health and Social Care determined that around 30,000 ventilators were needed across the NHS, translating to 1 ventilator per 2,266 citizens. Therefore, Africa needs 661,559 imported ventilators for its estimated 1.5 billion population. However, for the same population, only 110,326 units of the BMV-6 ventilator are needed, saving so much money, achieving health outcomes, and being a great business. Team: Babson Ajibade, inventor and innovator; Solomon Muze, Basi Ofem, and Esu Owineng.